So it's not every day that I ask the internet for help, but this little guy has been an enigma for me for some time. It is a very, very tiny robot, not much more than the size of a AA battery. And it comes apart like a puzzle. And it's clearly old. There's no maker's mark. My suspicion is that it's like a candy toy from Japan from the 70s, maybe by Glico, I forget how you say it, but you know, they would sell these little cheap puzzle toys, or not puzzle toys or whatever. And they're a really weird sort of subset of collecting, and if not this piece in particular, but a lot of those premium candy toys from the 70s and such actually command a big price now, which is kind of crazy. But I haven't been able to figure out what this is. Google Lens is worthless. The collector communities I'm in haven't been able to identify it. And so now I'm putting it up on YouTube and see what you guys can do. And as a size comparison, that's a AAA battery. So not very big, but it's a cool little piece. So this little guy has a drill arm and a claw arm, so very reminiscent of Getter 2 in that regard. The legs move, and they just sort of clip on pretty easily, and there's little roller treads on the bottom. The head does turn, and there's wings on the back. Again, very much all hallmarks of, you know, Japanese robot design. And what this is again, I mentioned this was a little puzzle. So this little red bit in the back acts as a key. You kind of turn the key and the whole robot comes apart, except for the legs, which just pop in and off. So because it's so small, it is kind of a pain to get back together. You know, you have to kind of place all the bits in the body, and each piece kind of has a front and a back, and you can kind of tell by the little mold circles on the back. So you can see what this is like. It is frustrating as heck to get together. So I don't recommend you take it apart once you have it, because you're gonna do that for like an hour. And no, I'm not gonna make you watch for an hour. I've done it a few times, so I get the idea. And then once the key goes in the body, you kind of turn it to lock it. And there you go. So that's it. That's this little guy. I'm going through, you know, some older stuff from the collection, little garbage here and there, and figured I'd put it out here for the world to see if anyone knows what the hell this is. So if you know what this is, if you can identify this little guy, leave a comment. Let me know. Again, I think my suspicion is it's basically like the equivalent of like a Kinder Egg robot, you know, Kinder Egg toy that you put together. That's the best I got right now. Is that's what it is. But it's just a Japanese thing. I have a hazy memory of maybe 10 or 15 years ago getting this in a box of stuff from Japan. So pretty sure Japan is the origin, but you know how these things go. It could end up in a gumball machine in the US. I just don't really remember. So let me know in the comments if you know what this little oddball guy is.